Should Ukraine join the EU? No thanks. Should we implement the new EU migration plan? Nope. These are just two policies in the new Dutch right-wing coalition agreement, putting them at odds with the EU. Since Wilders' surprising election victory last year, he spent 6 months forming a coalition. It's finally here, featuring Wilders' far-right Party for Freedom, the PVV, the center-right People's Party for Freedom and Democracy, the VVD, the centrist New Social Contract, the NSC, and the right-wing populist Farmer Citizen Movement, the BBB. So what's this new coalition all about? Wilders has softened some of his anti-Islam stances and dropped his EU referendum pitch to share power with other parties. He also agreed he would not be prime minister, with the final candidate likely to be a technocrat not affiliated with any of these coalition parties. So what does this mean for the EU? Here's a super quick overview of the 6 key EU-related measures the coalition wants to take. Firstly, no to migration. The coalition aims for the strictest asylum policy ever and wants to opt out of certain EU migration rules. Then they're skeptical of EU enlargement. The Netherlands was already strict about new members, focusing on reforms over geopolitics. But the new coalition will be even tougher. Bad news for Ukraine, hoping to fast-track EU membership. But there is a silver lining. The coalition does support Ukraine with political, military, financial, and moral support to resist Russian aggression. Then there's no more money to the EU. Wilders' Euroscepticism and fiscal frugality are notable. The Netherlands, nicknamed Mr. No for opposing EU joint borrowing, will now push to contribute even less. Expect clashes with leaders like Macron, who advocate for a bigger budget and EU defense borrowing. Mark your calendars for 2028, when the next budget talks will be a must-watch event. The PVV is skeptical of global warming too. Wilders couldn't get his partners to scrap climate targets or exit the Paris Agreement, but they did scrap measures like increasing the CO2 tax, replacing gas boilers with heat pumps, and building new wind turbines. Instead, they want to expand gas drilling. Expect the Netherlands to stop supporting additional green policies from the EU. And the Netherlands has a lot of cows, and the new government plans to allow more manure spraying, avoid forced farm closures, and renegotiate EU nitrogen policies. The new cabinet will likely also be more critical of new free trade agreements to protect their farmers. So there you have it, a super quick overview with 6 key shakeups the new cabinet could have on the EU. Interestingly, Renew Europe, the group VVD is affiliated with, has already criticized VVD, working with the far-right PVV. It will be interesting to see if the VVD stays with Renew Europe after the EU elections. Speaking of elections, don't forget to vote on the 6th to 9th of June. We actually made a series of 7 videos covering each European party. Check them out, like VVD's Renew Europe or PVDA's S&D here. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, like the video, and see you in the next one.